Welcome to the Pop-Up Law series. India's Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology released the long-awaited draft Digital Personal Data Protection Bill 2022 on November 18, 2022 for relevant suggestions and comments. Currently, India does not have a standalone law on data protection. The usage of personal data is regulated under the Information Technology Act 2000, and this framework is inadequate to protect personal data. In 2017, the central government constituted a committee of experts on data protection chaired by Justice B. N. Srikrishnan to examine issues relating to data protection in the country. The committee submitted its report in July 2018. Based on the recommendations of the committee, the Personal Data Protection Bill 2019 was introduced in Lok Sabha in December 2019. The bill was referred to a joint parliamentary committee, which submitted its report in December 2021. In August 2022, the bill was withdrawn from Parliament, and in November 2022, the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology released the draft Digital Personal Data Protection Bill 2022 for public feedback. Personal data is information that relates to an identified or identifiable individual. Processing personal data allows understanding of the preferences of individual, which can then be used for customization, targeted advertising, and developing recommendations. Unchecked processing is understood to have an adverse implication on the privacy of individuals, leading to financial losses, loss of reputation, and profiling. This bill focuses on processing digital personal data within India, where such data is collected online or offline and digitized. It will also apply to such processing outside India if it is for offering goods and services or profiling individuals in India. The highlights of the bill are: personal data shall only be used for lawful purposes after obtaining individuals' consent. Data fiduciaries will be obligated to maintain data accuracy, keep data secure, and delete data once its purpose has been met. The right to obtain information, seek correction and erasure, and grievance redressal are rights granted to the individual under this bill. The central government may exempt government agencies from applying provisions of the bill on the grounds such as the state security, bill order, and prevention of offences. The bill emphasizes establishing the Data Protection Board of India to adjudicate non-compliance with the provisions of the bill. The drafted bill also witnesses specific vital issues and analysis like exemption to data processing by the state on grounds such as national security may lead to data collection, processing, and retention beyond what is necessary, which may violate the fundamental right to privacy. The bill accords differential treatment on consent and storage limitation to private and government entities performing the same commercial function, such as providing banking or telecom services. This violates the right to equality of the private sector providers. Since the composition and establishment of the Data Protection Board are proposed to be prescribed by the central government, this is also seen raising questions on the independent functioning of the board. The bill fails to grant the right to data portability and right to be forgotten to the data principle and require all data fiduciaries to obtain verifiable consent from the legal guardians before processing the personal data of a child. To comply with this provision, every data fiduciary must verify the age of everyone signing up for its services. This may have adverse implications for anonymity in the digital space. Another missing issue in the bill is the protection of elderly. The elderly are disproportionately vulnerable due to their lack of familiarity and fluency with online platform and digital technologies. While the current document is only open for public discussion, it remains to be seen whether this draft bill and what form will be introduced before Parliament for consideration to be conceived as a law. Let us know your views on it, and to know more, please click the link below.